Commentator Richard, letter number letter. I did not say YouTube. So it's Internet Commentator Richard, letter number letter. I don't afford you that you say that you think it's unfair to hear somebody say that you need a gunshot to the head. I'll tell you what's unfair. Where are you going to find out from God that you need a gunshot to your own head and you don't already have one? I am a female and I have a gunshot to my head if I'm male. That means if you're a male and you see anybody female, they have a gunshot to their head already and you're late. You're male, you need a gunshot to your head because you're a male. If your name is Richard, you need a gunshot to your head. The police don't know what a female is. There are females who are police because police don't know what a female is. A female is a male who has a gunshot to the head and it's being castrated because it isn't completely not there. There's something there that looks like female. What are you worried about? You don't have to talk to it because it's not a male. You don't have to shoot it in the head with a male because God put a castration on it and called it female, and the male doesn't have to worry about that. That you just eliminated half the problems. The male doesn't have to talk to any of the females because God already did something, castration of a bullet in the head, and it looks like female. So the male can carry on with itself. I am ready to start cooking dinner, but I just ordered a gunshot on a male's head, and I'm a female. Well, so that's no dinner for me. He doesn't have a gunshot to his head already, and that would be from somebody else, right? Well, I'm not Charles Toe, and Charles Toe put me in a debt called mutilated genitals on the Godhead. That means I'm no longer really female myself. I don't hold a life that way anymore. I was female genitals on the Godhead, but I don't afford it because I don't afford you. I'm not going to change for you. I am going to disclose my leverage is mutilated genitals on the Godhead. And when I'm finished disclosing all of my leverage, my genitals will be silent, mutilated, and not speaking. Now I don't want to use this pizza tray to put potatoes from the freezer on the pizza tray and put them in the oven because this bottom already touched. The box is unsanitary, but it's deceased to myself, but not this way. This already touched the stove top, which is not clean enough for it to be touching the pizza tray pan. I don't have a thought that I can make dinner for myself right now. I do need that somebody else makes dinner for me, and you're too late if you're not done and served me already an hour ago, and I'm done eating by now, and I am not, but you don't know that. So I'm going to say I hold into accountability that I can cook for myself without the camera, but I don't afford it because you ordered a gunshot to my head because you talked to me after I tell you I'm done. Richard, letter. You're outrageous. The creation of myself does know that you are out in the woods is not adequate. You are in outer space on planet Mars is what's wrong with you. You don't have yourself deceased in Area 51, which is the 51st state of the Union denied. That means it's a prison. If you go out of all the states of the Union, you go into the prison Area 51, and you're not allowed to speak to anyone ever again. And you get all of the dismantle of your leverage, and it's not up to you at that point. But I can see that you're not there yet after what you said to me, and I don't put you in there because I am myself not a Whopenis. I am decreasing my leverage, but not fast enough for you, and not the way you like it, which is that you would be a winner while I am a loser, that I died the wrong way. And you will say, ha, she died the wrong way. That is due to myself. How dare she speak to me in the way that she did? I don't believe in her. And then you are not God on the other side who gave the death. Maybe according to you, the wrong way. But God has to give the death, not somebody with genitals. If you have genitals on yourself, you don't give the death, even though you might kill something. What gives the death? The creator of the genitals gives the death. Only the creator of the genitals gives the death. That's why you don't want to talk over the creation of your own genitals just to give a death somewhere else in God because you don't care. I don't care is not true. I ordered a gunshot on Richard, letter. And I also said I am not going to do it. I am not going to jail for you. How dare you fire a gunshot back on myself just because you are talking to someone that's over yourself and you don't afford it? Who even told you about me anyway? The internet is 25 years long. And I'm using the end of my lifetime recording, posting on the internet, and I find I don't afford my history of that I didn't have myself on the internet or on television because I don't afford to know you. There's nowhere for me to go on earth away from your comments. That's the only way I'm on the internet is because comments are open. Yes, the comments are not open so that you can give your problem to somebody else. The comments are open because you make the threatening that you're going to give your problem to somebody else, and you do or don't. Only heaven knows. And I don't afford it. I have my own genitals. Who are you? Making it like a locked up problem that I'm not yourself. I have my own genitals, and the creator of myself is out of time, and I'm still here. What am I going to do? I have to feed the creator of myself. With what? Because you just expired something he gave me. Because you're angry. And then you're sedated that way. Like I said, you need a gunshot to your head to sedate you. And the way I can say that is you are doing a walled-in prison with deceased address. And I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not your guy. Snapchat. Females talking to males. Males talking to females. Who's making the threatening? I can't make a threatening on a male with a penis because he's lupus. Your penis is erect and hard as a rock. You need a gunshot to your head. You need one for every time I say it, and after that you need one for every time I think about it, and after that you need it every time you think about it. You need your head full of bullets. Are you still in there? You don't afford your head. You're so bold. All you have to do is make a speech offense, and you don't fear God ever. And I don't know why God is even making the speech offense so that I can see it and hear it. What do you want me to do? Put on my flip-flops and run for my life? Why don't you die for me? Why don't you take a gunshot to your head to sedate yourself so I don't have to put on my flip-flops and run for my life? I'm not parking a car. And you shouldn't be either. If you have a penis, you have a car is totally illegal. You need a gunshot to sedate you!